I have a triangle, 70 degrees, 26, and 25. And I want to be clear, the past couple tests that we've had, for most people they went well. This one can go well too, but this is also a single digit test. So this is one where if you don't pull this into your brain and work through this, this can be a disaster of a test. So yeah, so let's say the test is out of 42. People could score in the single digits on this guy. Yeah, and it's not normal, but what? Oh heck yeah, yeah. I mean, you're learning new things, and so sometimes people just want it to happen through osmosis. They just want to say like, I want a math class where we solve this all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, well, no, we're not going to do that anymore. You know how to do that already. So we are going to try new stuff. If we don't learn it, then we're going to struggle. Yeah. Like that. If you do this on the test and you give me these pieces, I will give you exactly 0 points for that. So, no, I gave you then if you found one of the angles. So I said, and then use Pythagorean theorem. You know what I mean? So anyway, here we go. Let's classify the triangle. We'll show you how this isn't too bad. Can somebody tell me it's a side-side angle? So I go to my decision tree. This is what you get to use on the test. Okay, Ethan, you're going to want to watch this. Ethan, this is very important. Okay, it's side-side angle. I follow it down. Is the side opposite the angle longer or is the side opposite the angle shorter? It's shorter. Okay, if it's longer, there's one solution. If it's shorter, there's either two solutions or no solution. We don't know which, so we have to set it up. So let's set it up. Sine of what? 70 over 25 is equal to, excellent, sine of C over 26. I need to solve for angle C. What am I going to multiply both sides by? So I have 26 sine of 70 over 25 is equal to sine of C. I'll take out my calculator. And I go 26 sine of 70 divided by 25. I'll make sure, as my friend said, I'm working in degrees, which I am. Very good. I press enter and I get 0.9772 is equal to sine of C. This is where I can tell whether I have no solutions or whether I have two solutions. Can sine be 0.9? Yeah, it can. So in this situation, I end up with two solutions. At this time, you make two triangles. Yep. So this is triangle 1, and I'll make triangle 2 right here. A, B, C, A, B, and C. If it was greater than 1, then there's no solution. Sine can't be greater than 1. Okay? So triangle 1 has those. Triangle 2 is going to have the same thing. It's going to have 70 degrees. It's going to have 25. It's going to have 26. So yeah, so now we're going to find not angle B, but we're going to find, which angle are we going to find? We're going to find angle C. This is the point I was trying to make. Look at this guy right here. So this is the last piece you need to understand. Is this angle right here acute or obtuse? Acute. And then if I swing the pendulum, does it become acute or obtuse? Obtuse. So I need to find one with an acute angle and one with an obtuse angle. So let's do that. Sine inverse, the answer, and you get, is that the acute or obtuse one? Acute. 77.76 degrees. Yep. The way that I find, Yeah, the other triangle has an obtuse angle. How do we find that one? You do 180 minus that. So 180 minus that guy, and I should get an obtuse angle, 102.24. Yeah. And so the red is what connects those two together. Now you can solve each separately. So let's look at triangle 1. Let's solve that one first. How do I find angle B? Yeah, 180 minus 70 minus 77.76. And I get 32.24. I'll show you how to do the area. And then for this one, you would do 180 minus 102.24 minus 70. 7.76 degrees. I'd like to find side B. Let's focus on triangle 1. How would you find side B? Sine of 70 over 25 is equal to sine of 32.24 over B. Um, ha have you practiced this enough now? Which two are going to multiply together, and what are you going to divide by? 25 times sine of 32.24, then you're going to divide by sine of 70. So 25 sine of 32.24, and I divide by sine of 70. 14.19. Yeah, if we want to find the other one here, I'm going to look at B. I set it up again. Sine of 70 over 25 is equal to the sine of what? 7.76 over B. So we cross multiply 25 sine of 7.76, and we divide by the sine of 70. And 3.59. Very good. You guys got this idea. I want to go back to JJL's last question so we can investigate the area, and then we'll do our other one, and we'll let you guys kind of work through this. But JJL, you're talking about the area, right? For area, we just need two sides and the included angle. So we got 26 and 25, right? So angle B is 32.24 for that triangle, and angle B is 7.76 for the other triangle, right? So, yep. So for this triangle, all we do for this triangle is we just go, your formula is 1/2 times 26 times 25 times. So just like in when you do your area formula for triangle, 1/2 base times height, but then you just also add sine of the included angle, 32.24. And you get an area of 173.38. I'll show you again. Okay, so E-ball, 0.5 times 26 times 25. What's the angle that sits between those? Yeah, sine of 7.76. That's it. So that's the most work is when you have two solutions. I I I I do understand. Yep. So I just have 6 problems for you guys. 2 of them are no solution. 2 of them are one solution, and 2 of them are two solutions. Yep. So let's do this one then. I've got A, B, and C. C is 145 degrees. B is 7, and C is 33. Again, what kind of triangle is this? It's obtuse because it has an angle greater than 180, but it's a side-side angle. So I go to my decision tree, side-side angle. It asks me, is the side opposite the angle longer or shorter than the other given side? Yeah, it says that the side opposite the angle is longer. If it's longer, how many solutions do I have? I just have one. And do you know enough now how to solve those? So can we just skip that then and you guys start? Or do you want to see this work through? Okay, so if you would like to see this work through, I will work through it. Otherwise, if you would like to skip the example and start working through, you have 2 that are no solution, 2 that are 2 solutions, and 2 that are 1 solution. You need to figure out which one is which. Work through it, okay? I got 6 problems for you, front and back. All right, so essay, you see that we have 1 solution. Do you see why? Follow it down. It says side opposite the angle. Is it shorter than the other given side? Or side opposite the angle longer than the other given side? Look at my drawing. Side opposite the angle. Is that longer or shorter than this one? It's longer. So therefore, this says, right here, it says if it's longer, then it says just 1 solution. Yeah? So the sheet tells you what to do. So I set up sine of 145 over what? 33 equals sine of b over 7. Multiply both sides by 7. So 7 sine of 145, yeah, goes my parenthesis, divided by 33. Do you remember what I do to find my angle? Sine inverse, yep. And you get 6.99. So 180 minus 145 minus 6.99, 2801. Yes? Can we now find side A? How? Sine of 145 over 33 equals what? Yes, but before we do that, equals sine of 28.01 over A. Yes? It's all right. I'll pause. It's fine. So it looks like I'm going to multiply these two, right? And then I'll divide by that. So, well, so I'll write it out. So sine of 28.01 is equal to a sine of 145. So what I end up, yeah, and I just try to get to a point where I don't have to write it down every time. So the two that I multiply together and I divide by the other one. So 33 sine of 28.01 parentheses divided by sine of 145. And I get 2602. Now, that's the area, super simple. You need two sides and the angle that sits between them. Which angle sits between these two sides? No. This is, yeah, 28.01. So to find the area, you just take 0.5 times 33 times 7 times sine of 28.01. 5424. Okay, I'm going to post the answer key so you can check it out.